Welcome to CSL TV, and I just hope you guys are having a beautiful, blessed day. Now, if you're new to the channel, this is just a review, a reaction, as well as an informational channel. Hopefully the informational part help you or someone out, and we pretty much just watch videos of what's going on in the world and talk about it. And I just got to thank the people that's been sharing some information on what we do watch and give us a little bit more, input on the whole situation. And as well as I got to thank my folks that's been rocking with me. I appreciate everybody that's been rocking with you, boy. I just got to put that out there. And as you guys can see, a baby was killed in a road rage attack. And y'all know how these idiots is out here. But in her situation, she tried to do the right thing. I'm going to show you guys how small this fender bender was. But besides the whole fact of that, these idiots then got out, went through her bags, all that type of stuff, taking credit cards. Then another person got out, pushed this lady down to the ground after she done told them she was pregnant. Kicking and kicking and kicking, still kicking and kicking and kicking. And the next thing you know, she lost her baby, So, if you're in the road rage situation and you see somebody is being aggressive for no reason, in her situation, she probably just, trying to get all her stuff together so she can, do the right thing. And these idiots decide to do the wrong thing. So I hope this whole, man, I'm just trying to think and talk to you guys about this. But it's like, man, how can somebody be that damn demonic to want to do something like that? But, the world we live in, the type of people we got to share the world with. That's all I can say. It's just crazy. So I just hope each and every one of y'all out here that's positive, staying positive, and always, if you believe in God, just keep your faith high when you leave the house, because people is crazy. People, I don't understand why people got to be that damn evil. That's just evil to a whole nother level. You take her stuff and then you beat her up.
Barack Obama is back on the trail, and he is not holding back. At a campaign office in Pittsburgh, he sounded the alarm, saying Democrats aren't seeing the same kind of enthusiasm that they saw when he ran for president.
We have not yet seen the same kinds of energy and turnout as we saw when I was running. It seems to be more pronounced with the brothers.
Speaking largely to a group of black men, it turned into somewhat of a lecture. He said that some black men might be hesitant to vote for a woman as president, and he has a problem with that.
We're thinking about sitting out or even supporting somebody who has a history of denigrating you because you think that's a sign of strength, because that's what being a man is. Putting women down? That's not acceptable.
Obama accused those men of sexism, calling out excuses they might be making.
Like we don't have enough of a sense of what's at stake here.
He went on to deliver a blistering 45-minute speech at a rally, calling out Trump like we've never seen before, at one point almost suggesting he wears adult diapers.
You think Donald Trump ever changed a diaper? I almost said that, but I decided I shouldn't say it.
And calling him out for hawking all kinds of junk as a money grab.
Who does that? Selling you gold sneakers and a $100,000 watch and most recently a Trump Bible. Got his name right there next to Matthew and Luke. If you saw it on Saturday Night Live, you'd say, well, no, that's going too far.
By the way, those Trump God Bless the USA Bibles, they're made in China. Obama went on to tear him apart for spreading hurricane disinformation.
The idea of intentionally trying to deceive people in their most desperate and vulnerable moments. And my question is, when did that become okay? I'm not looking for applause right now.
And even reminding people how Trump ran the economy into the ground after Obama left office.
I remember that economy when he first came in being pretty good. Yeah, it was pretty good, because it was my economy. We had 75 straight months of job growth that I handed over to him. I had spent 8 years cleaning up the mess that the Republicans had left me the last time. So, just to comment on Obama, because he's a Leo, I'm a Leo. I gotta say, I agree with him. I think a lot of you men, because I hear this shit, a lot of you men are afraid to see a woman in power
because I don't think you grew up with a woman raising you. You know what I'm saying? I think people who think like that must have been raised by a guy or in the system, because to disrespect a woman on that type of level, knowing what a woman body goes through during the birth and carrying your butt. Half of these guys out here talking about her, they said they could never take orders from a woman president or feel like she served the country as a woman president. I just did a video. Well, I didn't do a video. I just read something about NHL lady being the first coach. You know what I'm saying? And then in other countries, they got women presidents. So it's like, why not moving forward, see something that's not you always seeing? That's just like saying, if you constantly keep doing the same shit, you're not going to have the same results. That is exactly what they saying. You know what I'm saying? When I hear somebody say, you can't be doing the same thing and expect different results. Hell no. And I'm not telling nobody who to vote for, because that is personally up to you. But I don't want no negative. Please, people, don't be going back and forth about folks, views and policies and shit. Because guess what? These commercials is draining enough. And no, I don't pay for premium. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes them good commercials be like, oh, damn, I didn't even know this. Oh, shit, I didn't even know that. So, no, I'm not going to, pay for premium, because I like my commercials. But this is the time where them campaign commercials is starting to be a little too much. Because when you hear a campaign commercial, all they doing is back and forth each other like toddlers. You feel me? Like little kids. Back and forth. This person is. And we going to edit the video to make it sound like it's this. I mean, anybody with common sense, half of these fucking videos is edited to a whole nother other situation. But y'all just trying to make it look bad. But my whole thing is, man, do y'all men feel like if she was to be the face of America, would y'all be on some ignorant, dumb shit about, oh, that's a woman for president, the people this, the people that? I'm just curious, will y'all be ignorant towards it? Because there's a lot of ignorant shit going on, and we don't need no ignorance to anybody that, that's trying to make change. Not keep that same old way shit.
The right-wing media machine is losing its mind right now, or at least, what's left of it. That's because yesterday a video surfaced of a professor at the University of Kansas saying this.
It's what frustrates me. There are going to be some males in our society that will refuse to vote for a potential female president because they don't think females are smart enough to be president. We could line all those guys up and shoot them. They clearly don't understand the way the world works.
Yikes. The prof then immediately tried to walk back his statement.
Did I say that? Scratch that from the recording. I don't want the deans hearing that I said that.
This guy clearly shouldn't have said something so awful. Violence is never, ever justified. But now, many on the right, those defenders of free speech and liberty and freedom, want to get this guy canceled, and they're lying about what he said in order to do so. The video surfaced on a tweet from this guy, a Kansas alum. That tweet went viral, which allowed far-right propaganda arms like the New York Post to pick up the story, where they casually lied about the video's contents. In the headline, they say the professor, quote, raged against men who don't back Kamala. Only you just watched the video, that's not what the professor said. The inappropriate remark was not directed at men who won't vote for Kamala, but men who won't vote for a woman simply because she's a woman.
Violence is never the goddamn solution, because all I do is make things worse than what it is. So violence is never the solution. I don't understand why somebody would say that, but then again, we just have to think about the times we living in, the world we living in, the history of this world. And all we can do is say, I understand what this guy was saying, and it is free speech, so don't take it the wrong way. And anybody that take this the wrong way is just a dick. Other people can say stuff or be ready to call somebody out their name in front of a whole bunch of people disrespectfully. And you can see exactly where, people are saying and how they're trying to go. So it's like, don't do this man like that. He probably trying to feed his family, himself, whoever he doing the job for. Don't do this man like that. Trying to cancel him because he's saying the truth about men afraid to vote for a woman, or afraid to take orders from a woman. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry, but half the time when the women is in charge, the testosterone isn't so damn high. You ain't got guys trying to measure dicks to impress a female or trying to impress this person or that person. You know what I'm saying? That is another thing about it. You ain't got that going on. When it's just all men, it's just different. You feel me? And moving forward, like I said in my last segment about when Obama was speaking about this, sort of speaking about the same thing, y'all, I don't know, because I don't want to make it sound like I'm trying to promote them or nothing like that, because, I mean, at the end of the day, God's in control, so whatever's going to happen is going to happen. You know, whoever's going to win is going to win. The way the world's going to work is the way the world's going to work. But when God come back, everybody just better make sure they aligned with the universe, because that's who got the last answer when it all comes down to it. The universe, the energies of the spirit, the world, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? That is for real. And I mean, y'all really need to think about it. Are y'all really afraid to see a woman in charge? I mean, did y'all even come from a woman?